All right, hello fellow Photoshoppers. Here's a new video for you, Photoshop 105. So guys, this weekend we're gonna get into some image adjustments. There are so many things we can do to images. We can alter the colors, we can saturate and desaturate, we can change a colored image to black and white, we can lower the levels, we can alter individual colors. There's so many things we can do on an image, okay? Guys, one thing that a lot of people ask me is how do I get these images here in Photoshop? Okay, you guys know how to create a document, but a lot of people are asking me how to get things here. Guys, I just went to the internet. I found some good high resolution images. I right clicked. I saved them either to my device or my cloud storage. And then just in Photoshop, you file open. Okay, so I want to show you a couple of things. When you have multiple documents open, okay, this is the default, but you can view things in a different way. So let's say you have these three images open, you're working on all these images together, all right, you can go to, what did I say, window, window, arrange, we want to arrange these files. Right now it's consolidated. So when it says consolidate all to tabs, that's this lookup here. These are consolidated tabs. All right, I have three, so I'm gonna go to the three categories. I can view three up horizontal, three up vertical, or three up stacked. So I'm gonna try the three up vertical. Now I can see all three files at the same time. I can drag and drop a layer from file to file. Okay, but you have some other options. You can arrange three up vertical. Okay, that way you can see them left and right, but again, you can bounce back and forth from image to image. And then under the three, we also have the three up stacked. Okay, so it's up to you guys how you want to arrange your windows. Again, these are preferences. I'm going to go back to consolidate all the tabs, right? So guys, then again, the image adjustments, where would you find image adjustments? So just think, image adjustments, help, no, view, no, filter, no. Oh my goodness, there's an image menu. That would make a lot of sense for there to be an image menu, and inside of that would be image adjustments, okay? So guys, again, there's a lot of things we can do under image. We can adjust, which you can see all the adjustments we have. There are some auto adjustments. We can change the image size. We can rotate the image. We can duplicate it. There's so many things we can do. So today we're just going to concentrate on a couple of these adjustments. All right. So guys, let me click out of here real quick. Here's my goal right now. I want to select this one young lady right here. She has the brightest colored shirt and her hair is kind of bright and red. So I'm going to desaturate everything else except her. So the end result is going to show her in color, but everything else is going to be in grayscale. It's really going to make this young lady with that red shirt and that red hair pop out. And we know that there's a term called emphasis, right? So the first thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go to my quick selection tool. You use whatever selection tool you like. Also, I want you guys to get used to zooming in. So when you work on an area, it's really large. Okay. Remember, you can adjust your brush sizes with the bracket keys on the keyboard. I use a big brush for big areas, and then I switch to a small brush for small areas. So down here on her jeans, I got to use the bracket key to lower my brush size a little bit. Okay, so my goal is to get her selected, not everything else. Okay. All right, so that's not perfect. So remember, guys, you have a minus selection tool, which will take things away, and you have a plus, which will add. So right now, I need to switch to the minus, the subtract. I need to take away this guy's arm. There's a shadow right there. There's a little bit of his shirt. Okay, that's pretty good. So now I think I need to zoom in down on the feet. Guys, what we call this right now, we call this image surgery. You're performing surgery on images. Okay, so now I want to go to the add. Add to my selection. I'm trying to get in a little bit more of her shoes right there. It's a little difficult, guys, because she's got white shoes and the background's kind of white. So sometimes it doesn't work perfectly, like right there. Remember, you can Control Z to edit undo. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll up. Maybe we can get that little piece of her watch. All right, there we go. Let's come up here. There is a little piece of her shirt right there. There we go. Nice. So again, guys, we're just coming around. We're performing image surgery. We're using our scalpel and other tools to kind of get our selections how we want it. Okay. Oh, that was an accident. I'm going to come up here and add that back in. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Select, select. She's being difficult. All right, guys, for time purposes, I'm going to kind of stop right there. Okay, so now I want to go up to view and just fit on screen. Guys, you can zoom out. You can use the magnifying glass, control minus, whatever. I'm just showing you another way. Fit on the screen. So now I've got her selected. Nothing else is selected. So since I want to desaturate the background, I have to go up to select because I'm working with a selection and select the inverse. The inverse. So right now you see the marching ants around the young lady. If I hit the inverse, now we see the marching ants around the young lady and the edge. That means that right now everything else is selected, not her. So guys, now I'm ready to go up to my image menu and go to my adjustments. Guys, for this one, we're going to hue, saturation. Hue is what we call colors. We use the word hue. So guys, we can come in. Here is our saturation slider. To the left, we'll take away color. To the right, we'll make the colors more intense. I can add more black with the lightness. I can add more white with the lightness. Guys, this hue, watch as I move it. You'll see all those people, their shirt colors and everything changing. So again, I'm just changing the master hue. I'm changing every color on the screen with that. All right, so get in there and explore that a little bit. But what I really want to do is I want to desaturate the background. So I'm going to drag that slider all the way to the left. You see it now removes all the color pixels from the background people, and I'm ready to hit OK. So now I need to select her again because I want to saturate her. I want to make her a little bit more intense. So I'm going to go up to select, go back to inverse. Now the marching ants are just around the young lady. Now I can go back to image adjustments and kind of do the opposite of what I just did. Now again, so you know how the U slider works, again, just moving that slider will change all the colors. I will show you later how we can just change specific colors. Okay. So we desaturated the background. Now we want to saturate her. Notice her colors are a lot more intense now. Now guys, with any slider in Photoshop, do not go to the extreme. Even though it will go all the way, let's don't go to the extreme. Just kind of find that perfect little touch where she doesn't look too weird, but she's a little more intense. Hit OK. Guys, now I can deselect, select, deselect, or Control D. Now that looks pretty cool, right? So if this was an advertisement, maybe for a job, maybe I throw some text up here that says something like, make yourself stand out from the rest. Right, so that text would kind of supplement this image here. Guys, this works really good with like flowers. You have a field of flowers and you pick one flower and you desaturate the flower field so that one flower sticks out in color, right? So guys, I want you to try this out. If you want to get in and explore some more of these image adjustments, that's fine. But today's video is about desaturation, okay? Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something.